All right, welcome everybody to our championship game of the Monday. We're going to be playing against the Arapahoe Warriors again. That's the team we played the first game of the weekend on Friday. They did beat us 4-0 that game, but it was a pretty close game until the third period, if I recollect correctly. There's a couple sloppy goals that went in, so hopefully we saved our best for today. And they get a long ride home after this, and we get to lose an hour. Looks like we're going to have Isabel's going to be in net for this one. Just into our right there. We're going to start with Eloise, Rose, and Tiny on the front line, forward line, and then Mackenzie and Bristol starting out on defense. And the face-off goes back behind them. Eloise takes it in, gets around them, backhands it towards the other side of the net. Can Rose get to that? She'll get to it. Gets back to her defense. Kinsey, go! Kinsey couldn't hold it in. Oops. All right, Bristol's going to get it now. We'll reset here. That's Kinsey. They get up towards Eloise. Get another run here. At 2-on-2. Euro coming behind. She throws it in deep behind the net. Tiny gets to it. Turns around, whips it right off the defender in front of her. Bristol holds that one, throws it to the middle, and then they get it out. Going the other way again here. Remember, these teams, this team and well, all the teams have been good passing teams. They got the left sides there. So they hope we can learn a little bit from the other teams here. They don't have to skate quite as far or expend as much energy. They can pass it around rather than skate everywhere. And with offsides, we're going to be doing Pippa, Rain, and Emerson come on the front line. So Bristol and Kinsey on defense. Pippa kicks that one back their direction, but their defense gets it, kicks back the other way towards Bristol. Bristol gets it, kicks it across the middle again, and bounces off Pippa's skate. And now we're stuck in the neutral zone here. There, they lose it there, makes a bunch of moves, but then loses it. Pippa has it. She gets the speed going, has Emerson right there. She tries to pass over to her, but well, far, we still got it dumped into our offensive side. Jaden's on the ice, along with Gretchen coming on defense. Pippa just gets there, but it's out into the neutral zone now. Emerson comes in for break. On the ice comes Caitlin. And we have numbers here, but the one defender back there or one wing for them is really annoying us there. There, Caitlin's going to find it here. She get around. There you go. Good move. Gets around him. Gets going here. Centering pass ends up with them. That's the right idea. Uh-oh, Gretchen falls down on defense there. Caitlin catches up from behind. And they'll have to catch up. Emerson gets it, or Everly gets it. Whips it to the center. And they're getting to the center now. That's nice. So one thing they could think about doing is getting past that red line and dumping it in, I know. Oh, Everly, Tiny has a little chance out of here from a wide angle. It's kind of on net. They reset. Gretchen dumps back in. Now we got to go get it. Olivia's going for a change here. Eloise is coming in the game, along with Rose. Gretchen steals that pass. Right to couldn't quite control the puck, but she had to cut it off there nicely. Yeah, we're getting that puck. Now we get going with it. Rose and Eloise there. Rose dumping in there on net. And that went all the way around the boards. They're going to ice it. Call icing, okay. Right, Rose, Eloise, Tiny out there. EJ and Kinsey on defense. Eloise gets it back to Kinsey. Kinsey gets hold of it, flips it, throws it at the defender right in front of her, and now they got to go another way. EJ's trying to get hold of it, gets around over towards Tiny's side. Their defender's car crashed in on her. Oh, she gets it around her. Gets it to the neutral zone. Eloise is able to throw it in. Go get it now. That was best red line. Before check, Eloise is going to beat him there. I thought she was going to beat him there. And they bring it back out. Now they're going around us. That'll run here. See if Kinsey can catch up. All right, they end up deflect. Eloise did it. She could have kept going that way. She had open net, open ice. don't want you to have to cut backwards. And they get it back to Kinsey here. They're in change. We're kind of everybody's getting cut, and we're trying to go right through them for some reason. Oh, nice hard shot by Pippa there, and it. All right, we're keeping offensive pressure here. And we get it back in the offensive zone. Emerson, Pippa, and Rain in there now on the front forward line. And we dump it in again. We get a little change here. Caitlin's back on the ice. We keep it over there. We're not really doing much after we knock it in there, though. We're satisfied just to knock it in there and then skate around. Kinsey's going to get this one, turn the corner. On ice is Olivia and Everly to join Caitlin on the four line. And we got to end up with icing call because we're kind of making a line change there. Bristol and Jaden are going to come out on defense. Olivia shoots that one hard out. Gets out of the zone in the neutral zone. They're going to control it. Olivia won that. And then we skated past it. They passed it around us here. Good poke check for Bristol, but again, we get the puck. There we go. Olivia's got it. She can keep it going here. She makes a little pass to herself, kind of. Gets it deeper down. In comes Tiny. They're coming hard here. They cut that off. Bristol's going to get it. Shoot it down the middle. That's offsides on them. All right, got Tiny, Eloise, Rose forward line now. Jaden and Bristol stay out there in defense. Face-off goes back towards their defense. They control it, and then they kind of fumbled it, but they still had the control of it. Hard shot, misses the net. Locked up on the boards over there. Jaden gets it to Tiny. Tiny couldn't quite control it. They get it back to Jaden. Nice move, Jaden there. Get it out of the zone. Dumps it down in. There, go get it now. Go wait forwards. It's right in front of the net for us. I gotta get down there faster. Oh, we're shoot. That I think would have been offsides, but they didn't call it. And that's gonna get in the neutral zone. We cut off their passes. He always coming for a change. And what was that? And must have went into the bench. Just see Pippa, Rain, and Emerson coming on ice, and Gretchen and EJ coming on defense. EJ ends up it after the face-off here. Gets it back to their defense. They swing across the other way to see if Rain can. And she kind of gets cut off by their player. Go get it! EJ's gonna get it, right? To make the decision to go back to play defense or go get the puck. And I think we got a deeper end. Pippa's getting it right down there, gets it towards the net. For Emerson right there with it. Emerson falls down and passes it to Pippa in the middle, and they can't get a hold of it. And it's in the neutral zone. And we dump it in. All right, can we go get it now? We're dumping it in. All right, they got it. They're going another way now. Pippa's able to cut off that charge, and she takes it in the zone. Gets a long shot on the goalie. Gets right in her pad. Good hustle by Pippa. And now we have Olivia, Caitlin, and Everly coming in for the forward line. Got to keep EJ and Richard out there on defense. Face off, gets locked up by the centers, then they end up getting back to their defense. So they'll control it here for a bit. Still locked back there behind their red line though. You know, got both of our wings are over, got in on that far side there. Caitlin's gonna center it to Everly. Everly takes it in, dump it. dump it. There she is. Right, Caitlin's right there, keeping the action over there. And just kind of turn around and whip it at the defense. There you got the middle. Liv may have some space. Just got to don't have time to turn around and make the nice forehand shot there. There's too many people in the way. Now they're coming hard the other way. EJ's trying to keep it forced to the wall. He does, gets around there. Get around to Tiny here, maybe. Tiny gets to it, I think. Their defense keeps it in, though. See, Gretchen can get it out that way. She skates it all the way. Gets the neutral zone, everybody falls down. Now, Gretchen, get up. Okay, Tiny got the steal here. Good. In comes Kinsey. Also comes Rose and Eloise. We have a line change happening here. As the puck comes to our defensive side here. The centering pass went through everybody. So Kinsey's going to have it here. Tries to pass it through three. The girl's got it right in front there. Ooh, nice glove by Isabel. That was a nice shot. She had a nice glove. All right, forwards come in here. Pippa, Emerson, Rain, Kinsey, and Bristol out on defense. They end up kind of control that face off, but then we get it back here. Bristol has it for the moment. Tries to get along the borders to Rain. Rain gets it. Can't get it past their defense though. Now they do. Now they get it out of the neutral zone. And Rain knocks it in further. Got it. Now go get it. There they go. And Rain. There they go. They forced him to stop down in there. All right, nice long shot there. Bouncer, that's going to be free. Puck, oh, bounce behind the net for them, lucky, because that was bounced right there in front for Emerson. That was a check into the board. The Rain just got checked right on the board there. Oh, now what are we doing here, girls? We're fumbling around with it as we're doing some kind of changing around. In comes Everly and Caitlin. They whip it around us now. They're coming back hard. Get back on defense. Oh, she goes right to the middle. And Isabel's able to hold that out. That was good for Isabel. There we go. We get it out of there. That was a close one. There you go. Icing. All right, and I got Jaden and Gretchen on defense here. Olivia, Everly, and Caitlin on the forward line. Face-off goes to Caitlin's side. She kind of has it. She gets it over towards Olivia, but got a little in front of her there. Now Jaden finds it there. Gets it up towards Everly. Everly gets it to neutral zone. They sneak around us there. Hard wide angling. Hits Isabel in the glove. And they get the offsides call, I think, there. All right, in comes Rose, Eloise, and Kiney on the forward line. Gretchen and Jaden stay out there. Puck goes back to their defense. Keep it going backwards. Stuck on the wall there. Gretchen gets it, passes it to their defense into our offensive end. Able to get the neutral zone there. See a reset here, and ooh, Tiny pokes it into the offensive end. Gets a stick on that pass, blocks that one. Now we got, shoot. Now we're going another way. Ooh, Gretchen passes it forward. Cover that up. Ooh, jeez. All right, we got it out of there. Excuse me. Gretchen has it. Where's she going, Gretchen? She passes to their defense. Our wing was right next to her. Jaden has it over here. See if she can find somebody. Tiny's over there. Their defense gets it here. Right to the net. And that bounces off her goalie. All right, they're using the whole ice here. Pass it to their defenders away in the corner. We're having a hard time getting it to our wings and out of there. Gretchen ices it. 1:36 to go here. And they get stuck in that mode where our defense just passes to their defense and everybody else just skates around burning energy. All right, now I got Pip in there with Rain and Emerson again. Rain takes it out into the neutral zone. Good job, Rain. Good hustle. EJ and Kinsey on defense right now. Then ends up back to their wing. They take it forward. Pip steals that pass. Gets it back to the neutral zone. All right, now we kind of got control of it. Can we get a? We're just now shooting it forward. We're not even attempting to pass to somebody on our team. There you go. Now it's way over here. Emerson gets to it, slaps it down. No icing there, Colin. We can see if we can go after it. We all kind of stopped. What are we doing? All right. That was a penalty on them. Go get it! Go get it! Go get the puck! Did he blow a whistle yet? Did he blow a whistle? Okay. I didn't hear him blow the whistle. Sorry. Okay. All right, power play time now. We got Eloise, Everly, and Olivia in there, and they kind of get it out the face off and slap it to the other side. Everly gets it, gets over to EJ. EJ throws it towards the net. Nobody there in front of her. It's right into the goal. Must got stuck right into the goalie. Face off gets over to Olivia. She quick flips it. That went in. That went in. All right, Eloise won the face-off. It got it right to Olivia, and Olivia made a quick wrist shot right into the net. Looks like we're going to hit the glove and bounce right in off the goalie. All right, got 35 seconds left in the first period here. Olivia, Caitlin, and Everly out there up front. EJ and Kinsey on defense. Caitlin, we kind of win face-off again. All right, I'm going back the other way here. So we catch up to him. Kinsey stops it, gets it back out of there in the neutral zone. That's offsides by a mile. Okay. All right. Face-off gets back to their defense. Olivia gets in the way of that pass. Keep going at it. Get back, girls. She gets around Kinsey. Isabel's able to block that one. 8 seconds left. Well, in that 45, get a couple hard shots right in the middle there. No, we end up holding it down to 0 there. All right, start the second period here. Isabel takes our left side goal. Gonna start out with Jaden and Bristol on defense. Eloise, Tiny, and Rose on the forward line. Faceoff gets over to our near sider, and then Rose ends up with it. So we got to. Oh, she slipped. And they take it away. 45 is coming hard. She can't get ready to get around Jaden. Jaden makes a nice defensive play there. They pass it around. That 45 is making some moves now, and that Isabel catches that one. We got a line change going on here. Here comes Pippa, Rain, and Emerson coming back out here. They back their defense. They swing it around. There we go. There. Yep, we challenge that. Nice challenge. Pippa has it with the breakaway. Get going. Has Rain to her right. But one dumps it into the other corner. We still got the action here. And they pass around, get it to the middle. So Bristol should get back, hands it over there towards. No, and they get it back behind our red line. We're having a hard time getting a hold of the puck here. That gets. Oh, they hold it in. Where all our forwards are getting stuck on one side of the ice here. See Brain get it off the wall here. She hits the neutral zone. Good job. Brain dumps it in. Nice dump in. Now where are we at here? Getting a lot of change here. Here comes Caitlin and Olivia and Tiny. Or no, sorry, Everly. And Everly cuts that off. Bristol gets it there. She gets it out into the neutral zone. They pass it around, but Caitlin steps front. That one steals that one. Dump it in. They ran into Everly. And then you dump it across the other side here. Race for it. Five's coming hard. Jane tries to get there. They pass around. Everly has it. She kind of waves on the pass, but gets to the neutral zone. Try again. And then she missed, got through it behind Olivia. Jaden has it now. She dumps it in. That's going to be no icing. Go get it. Oh, we're getting a line change. Then comes Eloise, Rose, and Tiny. And they're pushing hard as our defense comes off. We got to get on or off. They're kind of confused there. Looks like Gretchen and EJ out there now. And they take it back in. That's offsides. Then we dumped it out. No icing. And they pass back out the neutral zone between our center, our defense. Race for it. Gretchen's trying to get there, coming in hard. Rose gets it to their side. It ends up. Where are we going here, girls? Let them get a shot right down the middle again and get it kicked out. All right, Isabel gets another save there. We're kind of like letting them shove their way in the middle there and getting the shots, though. All right, in comes Emerson, Pippa, and Rain. Still Gretchen and EJ on defense. And Pippa gets it, but ends up in their defense. They get a shot across the side. Rain's going to get to it here. Gets it out of there in the middle. That's going to be an icing. That's where Bristol and Kinsey come on defense here. All right. Pippa gets that back. They get it. Their defense kicks it back to Emerson. Emerson swings around to their defense. They get another foot of shots right in front there. They hold the zone. We're all bunched up in front of the net. They dump it in that spot. See if Bristol gets to it. And the pass against the wall. Okay, Kinsey, she flips it out of there. And right into their bench. In comes Olivia, Everly, and Caitlin for the forwards. So Bristol and Kinsey out there on defense. Oh, we missed it. They're trying to get that play to 45, and then they can tell that. She's going to get it. They're doing a give and go to her. Bristol gets up to Caitlin. Caitlin swings her other side. Everly might get to us here. No, they get to it first. Go back the other way here. Don't let her go right down the middle. And we'll be able to block off that pass. But they're going to get to it. Another pass right at the middle. Jeez. Israel's making some good saves there. They're getting too many shots right down the middle right now. We get a change here. Here comes Eloise, Rose and Tiny, Jaden and Gretchen on defense. They're trying to get the 45. They're trying to get like a give and go to her or something. Tiny gets it out, sneaks it past everybody. Now it's for no icing. Wait, not the icing. Eloise is trying to race down there. Rose comes in there, gets it before it gets to the blue line. Now they're going back the other way. We got to start skating. We got to move our feet. We're staying there. They moved us. All right, Kinsey. Oh, Jaden had it. Couldn't get a. There, Gretchen has it. Get going now. Oh, Jaden gets a tripping penalty or something there. All right, we're going to have Emerson and Pippa, Kinsey and EJ out here right now for this. They get it back to their defense. They throw it to the middle. They catch right there. Oh, they missed the net. That was nice because they were wide open net there. Watch that back door, girls. Get out there to her. Hard shot goes off the glove again. Covered up. And they get back out to their defense. They pass it around. Isabel starting. They're passed around nicely here. They get a shot right in the middle. That goes right in. Too many shots across the middle. They finally found an open spot in the net. Tied up 1-1. 7:31 to go in the second period. All right, Rose, Eloise, Tiny out there. Jaden and Bristol on defense. Looks like Eloise ends up getting it off the face-off and takes it just into the zone. And then Rose, now go get it! Go get it now! We're punching it in and we're kind of staying there watching it before we go after it. And sorry again if the feed and the Wi-Fi is going on here. All of a sudden it gets a slow, very slow all of a sudden on me. All right. Jane gets it out towards Rose, but they hold the zone. Come on, girls, don't get stuck on defense end forever. Bristol gets it out there to their defense, and it slips past her to the neutral zone. Back into the zone here. Jaden has it, runs into the crowd right there. Back to the other side of the ice. All right, she's sucking through everybody. Going for a little line change here for both teams. Pippa comes on the ice. In comes Rain, and Emerson's coming in. Lead right in the middle, going out to the puck. Now we got like all of our girls on one side, and they're getting it past us and into the middle there. Claire Hard went through a bunch of screens, and Isabel catches it again. Isabel's doing a good job back there with a lot of screens in front of her. We're really struggling to get it out of the defensive end there. Here comes fresh legs here, Gretchen and EJ, Kaylin, Olivia, and Everly. And they get a poke back to their defense. Quick shot behind the net. They're going to get to it right away. Gretchen took it away. Gets around to whoever's over here. That's Everly. She gets it centering to Olivia. They get it to the neutral zone. But then they couldn't go any further with it. And then they're back the other way again. All right. It's coming back the other way. Go get it. Go. Okay. And pass around the wide open net there. And Isabel catches it again. I feel like again we're following the puck and they're starting to pass it around us, wearing us down. We got Rose, Eloise, Tiny come in here. Gretchen, EJ stay out there. Eloise gets that face off over to Tiny. Tiny slaps it back to their defense. That one gets through there to Isabel. And we get into the neutral zone here. And they pass around. Come back to the other side. Oh, we went past a bunch of people there. Their hard shot. EJ blocks it. It's still stuck in front of the net, though. Tiny's trying to get a hold of it. Waved on it there. Scratching in the gut. Where is it at? Get it out of there! We're like lightly touching it out of there. EJ has it. Gonna ice it. And they catch it right at the red line. I don't know who lost their stick. They must be one of them that lost the stick. Get going now. Look at Pippa. All right, go with it, Pippa. Gretchen has a little run going here. Runs into him. Gets Pippa. And they got it in. There you go. Very nice little Gretchen. I thought she, you know what she's doing? She got out of there. We got a assist for Gretchen and a nice cleanup shot from Pippa. Then we get the lead back 2-1 with 4:30 to go in the second period. I noticed the number 45 out there. She seems like one of their main players. They got her in for a lot of shifts. They're coming up. Watch that, he's going to shove into you. All right. Then we get back to Kinsey. Kinsey passes it to Rain. See Rain can dump it in. Dump it in, Rain. There you go. Gets back in their red line. So we can dig it out there. Get to the net. All right. Emerson gets back to Bristol, who passes to Kinsey quick. And they get it to neutral zone. Bristol knocks it back in. And they get the offsides call there. Didn't know if anybody saw Rain there. In comes Olivia, Caitlin, and Everly. Bristol and Kinsey stay on defense. Olivia pushes that forward, and then their defense pushes it back. They're trying to dig it out there. It's stuck at the red line. And they swing around, coming back to us. Kinsey's just able to poke that stick, but they still got it. And they flip it right in the net. Tied up. And too many times we're touching the puck with our stick and then watching them go get the puck. All right, in comes Eloise, Rose, and Tiny. Jaden and Gretchen on defense. 2-2 with 3:44 to go in the second period. All right, Eloise kicks it back to their defense. They control it and pass it forward to their wings. Jaden comes up and gets it there. Tiny finds a little bit of space to move. She dumps it in off their defense. She keeps it shooting, then they turn around and get her back out again. Gretchen's gonna get it here. Where's she going with it? Where are you going, Gretchen? Where are you going, Gretchen? She's in a. That's where she went. All right. They get a shot right point blank. Isabel keeps it out. Good save, Isabel. Might want to pass it out of there. In comes Emerson, Rain, and Pippa. All right, face off, gets locked over the centers. We're all touching it, can't control it. Gretchen gets it to them. Pippa finds it in her skates. There, Emerson looks like she finally got control of it here. Tries to get up to Rain. I don't know where that must have bounced. Went it back the other way. Got Emerson back check there. They kick it, that's offsides. All right. 2:42 to go. I don't know if those shots on goal are accurate. It might be lately, but earlier in the game, I thought we had a lot more shots that they weren't counting them. I have no idea. All right. Olivia, Everly, and Caitlin in now on the forwards. Kinsey and EJ back on defense. And they face off ends way on the other side there. They're going to take it in, shoot it in. See if Kinsey can chase us down. Five's coming in hard. There they go. Olivia's going to dig this out. Get it over to Caitlin. And it goes under their defense. Now EJ's going to try it. Locked up there with three girls. They get it out. Go get it. Olivia's going to get it. She scoots it all the way out of there. And give me icing. All right, in comes Eloise, Rose, Tiny. Still EJ and Kinsey on defense. Eloise gets it to the far side there. And they pass it around. Gets to the side of the net. Kinsey has it. Rose, get going the other way now. Rose has it. You got Eloise right there. We can. Oh, I don't know what happened there. We're going the wrong direction. And Isabel's got in the way. Nice job, Isabel. Isabel's making some good saves again. There, a girl ended up in front of the net with nobody around her. All right, that one gets stuck right there. Missed the net. Rose is gonna get to it. Kinsey tries it. Still stuck right there. EJ blocks that with her shin. And they're passing, and we're doing a lot of skating. Kinsey runs into somebody there. You center it to somebody? You gotta center it to somebody. Cover it up, Isabel. There you go. And we need a break. All right, and it comes Pippa, Emerson, and Rain. Gonna be Bristol and Jaden on defense. 1:11 to go, second period. And we get that. Oh, back and forth to go. Emerson ends with it. She gets skated out of there. It's a neutral zone. Gets past red line. Dumps it in. Nice job. Now see if we're kind of ahead of them here. If we can catch up to it. Rain finds it there, gets a shot off. Ooh, just misses the net. Nice shot. There we go. Pippa cuts that one off, gets to the middle. We got people in the middle there. Got Emerson and Rain sitting right there. Get the backhand pass to Rain, get in there. Oh, that was close. All right, 37 seconds left. In comes Olivia, Everly, and Caitlin. This is Jaden Bristol out there in defense. Offensive zone. What happened there? Like nobody was happening. Oh, they were missing a player. All right. Like, let them get set here. All right, faceoff gets to the near wall here. 45 gets it for them. Skates the rush. She's gonna try to get going. Cut her out. Get up to her. She's gonna try to get a nice pass up the ice here. At 17. Bristol catches up for a little bit, but then it goes right in. Yeah, the girl used her body to hold her off and went in there and made a short side shot. Nice pass by them, and they skated right in there. Got behind us. So 3-2 with 22 seconds to go in the second period. All right, Gretchen and EJ come on defense now. Still Olivia, Caitlin, and Everly out there in the forwards. Everly gets it off the face-off. Couldn't get too far with it. Runs into a bunch of defenders. They go right down the middle, dump it in. EJ gets to it. Good job. Uses her body to get in the way of that one. Gets a pass towards Everly. Their defense whips it right back the other way. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of the 2. 3-2. Tight game. All right, start the final period here. Isabel takes our right side goal. And it looks like we're coming out here with Tiny, Eloise, Rose, the forward line, Gretchen, and EJ on defense. Back to their defense, they shoot it forward. Kind of like troll though. Gretchen ends up with it over there. You got past the red line. She's gonna skate with it. Go with her now. You gotta find somebody in the front of the net there. Rose finds it, whips it towards the net. Hits the goalie right in front. She covers it up. All right, in comes Rain, Emerson, Pippa, Saligi, and Gretchen on defense. Pippa gets it over to Rain. She shoots it towards the goal. Hits it right at the side of the goalie there. She covers it up again. They do a little line change here. Pippa gets it over to Rain. Kind of gets locked up with the defender's stick there, and then try the other side of the ice now. They shoot it down the middle, get through everybody. That should be icing. Okay. Never know if they might not call it for some reason. So we get another offensive zone face-off. Emerson gets it. Ooh, nice shot there from behind the center. Nice little sneaky shot there. The goalie's made a good save. Pippa was right in front of her, kind of screening her. And they get it that time, get to swinging around a little bit. EJ crashes in, kind of holds his zone for. They must have bounced out of play there. All right, on comes Olivia, Everly, and Caitlin. Bristol and Kinsey on defense. Face off. They win that. Goes back. Come on, girls, be hustling. Everly gets to it. Nice throw. Just out of reach for Olivia. What are we doing? I feel like we're going kind of slow right now. Now they get it around us there, but Bristol's able to cut that off and they lose it. Kinsey controls it, gets around, has Everly up there, gets it to her, bounces to everybody to the neutral zone. Olivia finds it here, dumps it in. But she will get it now. And they take it back to the center, neutral zone. Offsides. In comes Rose, Eloise, and Tiny. So Bristol and Kinsey on defense. Face off, Eloise pokes it back. Their defense controlled it for a bit. And then I'm getting a pass forward. Kinsey gets it, slaps it the other way. Tennis match in the neutral zone here. Now they take it in. And they held the zone. Whipped it across the other side. Oh, geez, that was close. Go to her! Now let her. He had too much time in the middle of the ice in the slot there. She shouldn't be able to turn all the way around and get it under her forehand. All right, we got it out of there. In comes Pippa. Our long shot. Isabel gloves that one. All right, Emerson, Pippa in there. Rain comes back in. Jaden and Gretchen come in on defense. Face off. Pippa gets that pushed backwards and then is able to come get it herself. Gets out of zone. Emerson comes by and helps her out, and then she runs in. Then they run into each other. They get a pass across the middle of the ice there. Jaden kicks that out from the middle just in time. And then we got to go get it. We're kind of... Oh, Jaden sneaked that out. I don't know what happened there. Jaden has a little bit of room herself to skate. Get it dumped in there. She dumps it in. Where's their wings at? There's Emerson and Pippa. And they swing all the way around the boards the other side. Gretchen's going to get it here. They're making a little line change themselves. On comes Olivia. Pass it. That was a trip. That was an obvious trip. Keep going. Keep going. We got to work on our delayed penalty reaction there. They get a penalty and then we can almost kind of stop playing and give it up. Should be have a chance to go in there for a... All right. So power play here. I don't know why we take it right there on that. Why do we drop it right there? I don't know on that. All right, Eloise, Olivia, I think Everly's over there on the side. I was wondering that same thing. What's the deal? Oh. Well, Olivia finds it here, got room in the net. Oh, she shot the goalie. The backside of the net was open there. All right. All right. They get it out of the neutral zone. They dump it in. We get it. And we're at the power play here, so we can get some power play passing going. You got Eloise up there in front. Don't try to skate it. Come on, girls. They passed it right around us. Now they got one-on-one here. Gretchen forces it behind the red line. See if Elverly could go get it now. Minute 20 in the penalty. How did they get to it? All right, Olivia's got to take it. Get going now. They bat. Elverly ran into Eloise. I think they were getting tired. Spread out! And it's past Eloise. I think she's no legs left though. She's not going very fast. Here comes Pippa. There you go. Dump it in there. What happened? Jaden still has it. Gets it to Pippa. Get to the net! Get the net, Olivia! Jaden has it. Whips it to the... Where we got it? We need somebody down there. Tiny is down there in the game now. All of our wings keep getting stuck back at the blue line. Wings all get back in the neutral zone. All right, that's going to sneak out. We're all right there now. Turn around, go in. 20 seconds left. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Emerson gets it and just throws it to them. Pippa's able to come steal that away, though. They kind of mess around with it. Pippa's going to get a shot, but it's a good... Go to the... Where are we going? Wings, get in there. We have, like, multiple defenders out there. Yeah, we're getting tired. They get a pass right down the middle. They're going to get behind us. And that missed the net. This girl came out of the box as the penalty is over with. There you go. Tiny's able to poke it out of the zone there in the last bit. Now we got some of the... Caitlin's out there. Rain and Olivia are out there. EJ and Kinsey are out there. Kinsey cuts that pass off nicely. Rain has it. She just throws it down, ices it. I have to do a lot of quicker line changes here. I don't know. Our girls are getting tired. It's been a long weekend. I got Tiny, Eloise, and Rose coming in. Kinsey and EJ stay out there in defense. Face off goes. They get that to their wing. Always cuts that off. And they get to the neutral zone. See, we got any leg left for some off it. Kinsey gets it. Passes it forward. Tiny cuts that off. We get a... EJ tried to get it. Oh, she gets it. Tiny finds it there. Makes a move. Got it into the zone. Whips it down to the opposite corner. See if Rose can get down to it. In comes Pippa. I'm going to get over to Kinsey, who backhands it. And he gets into the neutral zone. Kinsey whips it in. See if we got any leg left. They'll go get it. Yeah, get off the ice or go get it. We're too tired to go after. We got to get off the ice. Pippa's there. And Emerson in there with Pippa, trying to get off the wall there. All right, here they come the other way. Kinsey and EJ are back. They swing it around and switch directions on us. Isabel blocks that one. Rain's back on the ice. No icing. All right, in comes Olivia. And Emerson's out there. They pass around here. Nice little pass by them. She cuts across the middle. And covered that up. There you go. She got it. Right. All right, 5:40 to go. Down by 1 goal. Trying to grasp for any fumes of gas that are left in our tanks. I got Olivia, Caitlin, and Everly out there now. Bristol and Jaden on defense. They get right in the middle there, and they miss the net with that shot. Caitlin gets it out of the... I think she got the neutral zone. There we go. Olivia finds it. Gets a little space here. Get behind the net. See if Everly gets that one behind the net. Gets right there. Oh, just out of reach for Olivia. That was a perfect... Nice. Almost there. Nice try. Jaden gets it. She can dump it in there. They get a pass across ice. Watch her! Watch her! So Jaden's there to get that one. They're going to sneak behind us there. See, Caitlin's going to find it right down the middle here. Throws it towards the goalie. We're going to run out of gas, getting some changes here. In comes Eloise and Tiny as they're coming hard at us. Oh, she makes a nice... Oh, that one right in the puck. Yeah, that girl has nice moves. We're chasing the puck around, and she's taking us out of our skates there. Got to skate at the upper stick, not the puck there. But oh well. All right, they get a good goal. 4-2 with 4:46 to go. Kind of caught us in a little bit of line change there too. All right, now Tiny Eloise Rose up front here. Gretchen and EJ back on defense. All right, faceoff gets dumped back to them, deep in our offensive side. Go get it! Don't stay back by the blue line. Gretchen's able to hold it in there. Oh, and then they get it out right away. EJ should get to this one. Now we got to start pushing on offense a little bit, see if we can sneak behind him here. She gets stopped against the wall there. Get it to the neutral zone, and they pass it around. They control it. See if we have a leg left to go after this. Yeah, they take it and pass it the other way. Under 4 minutes to go here. Nice right in front of the... Watching her right there. Another pass right to the front there, and that goes in the net. All right. 3:41 to go now. We need to missing the defensive player. Defense! Kinsey Bristol's going to come join them. And we got Emerson, Rain, and Pippa up front there now. Pippa digs that out of there. Rain dumps it in for a bit. Their defense stops it. Comes back to Bristol. Let's try the other side ice. We'll try it back to him. And they sneak it out of there. Big lockup over there. All right. They're going for a change here. See if we can get to the neutral zone while they're changing. And we get over to them. We're dead. Oh, they messed up there. Emerson finds right in front of the net here. Oh, misses the net with it. Goes right in front. Almost got the backside there. Everly's on ice. Kinsey flips it back to the neutral zone. In comes Caitlin. Oh, she's going to find right there. You got Olivia in front of her. She gets passed towards Olivia. Good idea. Olivia takes it in. Got other girl in front of the net there. Oh, and she gloves it. So one of those two were there to get their rebound that time. All right, Olivia gets that back to Kinsey. Get the net. Kinsey throws it to the net. Bouncer. Oh, bounced too far away. Now they're coming the other way. They tried to catch that back door, but it couldn't get through everybody. Oh, we waved on. Get hold of that thing. Nice pass to Caitlin there. Just out of her reach, but it's close. Minute 30 to go. Livy gets to it, whips it out of there, and icing it. All right. Rose, Eloise. Assume Tiny's coming in too. Tiny's out there already, I guess. And then Gretchen and Jaden on defense. Face-off gets right to there. They shoot it. Isabel stops it. But Eloise tries to get through a crowd there. Has a ton of people. Dump it in now. It's over towards Tiny. She gets it back behind the net. And chase her behind the net. Go up. All right, under a minute to go. Jaden gets it, pushes it out towards the neutral zone. Emerson finds it. And Emerson and Eloise kind of going on a run here. Emerson runs into a defender though. Oh, couldn't quite turn around and get that dump in out there. Now we'll get it over here towards Jaden. A lot of neutral zone time here, last 20 seconds. Get on her, girls. Don't let her just go down the middle and shoot that thing. Hard shot, as well as able to keep it out, keep it wide. Last 10 seconds here. And that 3, 2, 1. And that's it. All right, well, good comeback performance after 3 losses in pool play. So you gotta get a second place out of the trip. And a hard-fought game. I think we run out of gas down there. You could tell the girls were having a hard time getting going.
Both teams on their blue lines, please. Both teams on their blue lines. On behalf of our hockey super nation, I'd like to congratulate both teams on making the championship. We had a wonderful weekend. I think a round of applause for both teams today. Thank you. And with that, we'd like to present the runner-up banner for the Lady Lancers. Come on up, captains, please come up. Captains, somebody, there we go. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations, ladies. Good job, and good luck the rest of the season. Thanks again for the crowd. And your 2026 Winterfest champions from Arapahoe. Captains, please come up and put your banner. Again, congratulations and good luck the rest of the season. Thanks. We hope to see you next year. Thank you.
All right, our last tournament is 2 weekends away.